What's poppin'? Okay, social media, social media, social media. I hate saying those words, but I was addicted. I was addicted to social media, which isn't an uncommon thing. I was fully addicted. I was on that shit every single day, scrolling 4 or 5 hours, like I've said before. You know, for the longest time, I've wanted to get to the bottom of this shit because I know we all want to be doing something, but instead we just are on social media. I found the antidote, okay? And I've been going soul searching, thinking deep to what the problem is. It's like an existential problem, I've come to find out. Well, what the problem is and why we resort to social media for just occupying all of our free time. We have so little free time, but whatever free time we do have, we kind of just spend on social media. It's kind of shitty. And I know I'm saying the antidote to social media. I thought that was a clever way of putting it, but it's not like it's just some magic potion that you're gonna drink, like how an antidote would be in Pokemon. I don't know if any of you guys remember that. This isn't gonna be easy. Nothing of this magnitude is going to be easy, especially when it's so relevant in all of our lives. It's gonna be very hard, and it's something that I'm still fighting, but I've managed to get my screen time down to a time that I'm quite proud of. It's not in the hours anymore. Sometimes it's like an hour, hour 30, but like now I look at my screen time and I actually don't want to die. It's not like, wow, that's how, wow. You know? All right, so as some of you might know, I've deleted and re-downloaded social media a few times this year. I go through these cycles where I don't want to have social media and then I have to get social media because I do a lot of work on social media, so it's kind of tough for me. And I thought going cold turkey on social media would work because you just wouldn't have it, so you don't have a choice. But we scroll on other things like Gmail, like photos. You guys already know how it is when you delete social media. I'm sure you've deleted social media before. It doesn't really work. So when I realized that cold turkeying social media wasn't working, this is when I started to pay attention. I started paying attention to my triggers. I started paying attention to when my brain would tell me, oh, it's phone time. It's time to go on social media. And I'm sure I speak for a lot of us when I say this. It feels like oftentimes we're living the same day over and over and over again. You know, we're sitting at our desk, we're working, we're going to school. A lot of the time it can feel very repetitive, which is why we want something new like social media. It kind of fills a void that a lot of us have in our mundane lives. So basically what I realized is a lot of the time when I picked up my phone, it was because I was just bored. I wanted just that increased stimulus. I wanted something more interesting to look at. And the phone was always beside me. That's the thing. I always had the phone with me. And that brings me into my next point. Another piece of awareness is realizing when you don't reach for your phone. You know, when you plan something out with your family, with your friends, whatever it might be, you know those times where you just don't look at your phone for almost the whole day or a certain part of the day. You don't even think about it. You know those ones? Aren't those just the best times? Like there isn't a better time than that. That is peak life to me. Is just when you're living life and you're not even thinking about anything else. You're just so present in the moment. You're just having such a good time that's all you really need. Those are the best times for me. And those moments where you don't pick up your phone, you have to understand those moments. You have to understand how important and crucial those moments are to understanding why you're picking up your phone and scrolling on social media. Because those times should be an example of how you should spend your time. If you're trying to beat this social media thing, you need to understand yourself to when you're not on social media, when you don't even think about it. It's not even in your brain, right? Because in those moments, you don't even probably remember that you have your phone on you. You know, you're not even thinking about that. It's not even in your mind. And those moments, I mean, don't you just love life in those moments? But you don't love life when you're doing nothing and you're just chilling on your phone all day and you see your screen time is at like 5-6 hours. So there's two things here. There's times where you do love your life and times where you don't love your life. One of the times you're doing something that you love and the other time you're not. You're just like feeding that part of your brain that makes it think it's doing something that you love, but it's really just like an addiction. So look, I know I've been rambling a little bit, but I don't know if you got it by now, but my antidote is this, and this is for me. This is something that has worked for me. Plan more things out. Plan to go watch a sunset. Plan to go play your favorite sport. Plan to go to your favorite restaurant. Plan to get together with your friends. Plan to go to the mall when you don't even want to. Plan to just be outside.
Like, do something with your life that you want to do.
And also, don't bring your phone everywhere. That's something that also I've been doing. Don't bring your phone everywhere. We feel like we need to bring our phones everywhere, and that's part of the reason why you're on your phone so much. Go somewhere without your phone. I challenge you to do that. This is the antidote, guys. Live your life. Go outside and live your life. Do something that is worthwhile. Do something that is gonna make you happy. Do something that you're gonna be proud of. Do more of the things where you don't even think about your phone. Because I know my younger self, like my 5-year-old self or my teenager self, isn't wanting to look at me now spending all my time on my phone. Whether I'm scrolling in my bed, whether I'm scrolling on my couch, whether I'm scrolling at the dinner table, it's like, what are you doing?
Why are you on your phone all the time?
Bro, I just have to scroll on TikTok and Instagram. Like,
Why don't you just go outside and live your life? Like, you only have one life. Why are you wasting it?
yeah, I can't really argue with that one. Yeah, bro, look, like, leave your phone at home, go outside and live your life. You're gonna be fine. You'll survive, I promise. Your phone will be there when you come back. Just try and live a little bit of the day. Each day, try and go outside and do something. Like, live a little bit. You know, you're gonna survive. It's gonna be okay, and I think you'll actually find it worthwhile. Yeah, do the things you love. I promise it'll be good for you. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe. Peace and love.